And hello once again. It is me with the looks, the brains, and believe it or not, we've even got Alex, who still has not left his house. But we have the podcast today.
Was that
Oh
like
my
some like
god, I
new
don't even
intro
know what the
music that you're
hell.
trying out?
It,
Yep,
it,
yep. Nothing to see
another
over here.
classic nerve check beginning. So at this point, we are here to not restart a damn thing because we don't edit. But
Why
it
are
is
we here, Ben?
it's the matchup cast for this weekend's King Beyond the Wall 666. So it's the sixth rendition here, Alex.
It is. This is the sixth year. I think the seventh year. We missed one, and this is the sixth edition of King Beyond the Wall, which I think makes it the longest running Kings of War tournament in Canada.
I believe it
So
does, which is
yeah,
fantastic. This year we have a King of Hell, I believe, who has
yeah.
a
So
whole
the
bunch
special
of.
character, yeah,
He's got a whole bunch of spicy rules like 9 attacks, hitting on threes, being a vicious bastard, and taking away the ability for people to be inspired. So
yeah,
basically, it's as if Alex himself has walked up to the board and
Ooh.
wounded.
taken away all that. Oh, they're coming thick and fast today. Trust me.
How long did it take you to come up with that one? All week?
uh, that just ran through my brain from one of the personalities, so we're just going to go with that
Yeah.
at this point in time. Um, No, I actually really like the idea, except for the vicious, because I'm not a big fan of vicious, but mostly because my stuff dies because of it. But we have a total of how many people this time around? We got
We
18
got
out.
18.
Fantastic. This is once again in Bradford at the Best Western.
Yes, yeah,
That is
Brantford. Yeah,
great.
yeah. It was a great
And
venue for March of Death, so we thought we'd use
it
it
was-
again.
yeah. Uh, well, without further ado, let's get into the matchups, and we will start with Table One and the Grudges, which we start with Justin Berg and Mike LaHaye. I'm not sure on who pissed in whose cornflakes, but apparently somebody did something. So we will start here with this is Justin's Nature Boys. We've got 3 units of fire elementals. We've got 2 units of earth elementals. We've got a greater air elemental because, well, he actually understands to be good at this game. You need that thing. Uh, a druid with a bunch of stuff that, nobody ever uses. An avatar of the Green Lady, Chris, who is just fantastic. If you haven't seen her, trust me, look out for her. We have a Gladewalker Druid with the Ring of Harmony and all that crap again. And we have the Formation, which is yet another air elemental with 2 more air elementals. And for some reason, the Hammer of Measured Force, which is a terrible item which should never be taken for any bloody reason.
I thought you weren't ever worried about it, Ben.
I'm not, but
Okay.
it's still a terrible item, and people should stop taking it because you just got to put something in
Ben's
front
trying his regular reverse psychology trick, so, ignore him.
of it. Does it look like I have any psychology whatsoever? Playing this, we have Mike LaHaye, which I'm pretty sure most of us can rhyme off his list.
No,
Backwards.
it's super special now with 3.
There you go.
Yeah, all good things come in threes.
Well,
He is
we
playing 10 drops.
Yeah,
It is actually kind of. I actually played Mike on this past Saturday, and yeah, it's kind of surprising where you outdrop him. You're like, but I have 12 drops. What the hell? So he is once again playing Northern Alliance. I will pause for the ocean of shock
shock.
and horror that will be done here. He is bringing his dwarf clansman with the Orbiter Towering Presence. We got 3, count them 3, Ice Naiad hordes. With the Thunder Fighter, with the spears, with a hammer, a brew of strength, and nothing because he didn't want to give the third one anything because it shouldn't be there in the first place.
It's because he's out of points.
He's got 3 Cavern Dwellers, an Ice Queen with Bane Chant and Heal, and 2 Lords on Chimera. So, Alex, this is your tournament. So, we are going to start with you here. What do you think of these two people? We'll go with that word. And do you have a preference here?
Yeah, well, they're both human. Yes.
Strong opener.
I'm gonna. Yep. I see Justin's list is nice and because it's good. It's built to exploit flanks with Surge, and to kill Mike's list, you need to exploit flanks. So
True.
yeah, and one good way to mitigate big flying dragons is to have Surge and a couple of flyers of your own, which Justin has. So Justin's list is nasty. Mike's list is nasty too, but I feel like while it will depend on the scenario, I feel like Justin's got the advantage here.
All right. John, let's go to you.
I also really like Justin's list. I played against it in the last 2 days, a very similar variation of it, and found it very challenging to deal with. So I'm gonna go with Justin.
All right. Ray, you're gonna pick your dad here, or have you decided that screw dad?
Well, when you put it like that, Ben, I have to go with Dad because he has 10 drops, but the scenario is going to be push. So his 3 ice naiads can reach from.
Wait a minute.
Just scenarios have not been rolled yet.
I know, but I can guess. So I'm guessing it's going to be push. He's going to go from left-hand side to the center of the board with the 3 ice naiads, push up, have no flanks, and win that way. I'm not sure how he's going to have 3 units left alive at the end of the game, beginning with 10. But somehow Dad's going to pull it out.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to also choose Justin here, mostly in spite of the fact that that I can't stand either one of these people. No, I'm kidding. No, I just think it's going to be Justin's time around. I think Justin's going to podium at the very least this time around. And I'm going to stick with that bold prediction in the beginning of this matchup cast. So, Justin, damn it, you better prove us right, or nothing will happen. Like, let's be honest here, nothing's going to happen.
I mean, he said he's gunning for wooden spoon, which we all know is bullshit. So
He says that.
He says that every time, though.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to go on to the second set here. We've got Nathan Cerrone. And we have a Mr. TJ Wright. And TJ, I have a gripe. I have a definite gripe here. So we will start with Nathan, who is taking Ratkin because Nathan is getting ready to go over the pond, as us English say, to try out for the English Clash of Kings.
Right.
So I believe this is what he might even be taking there. So if we have one of our 10 listeners out in England, look at it now, because trust me, he's a better player than you expect him to be. Big smile, and then he'll.
Why you got to sell him out like that? Come on.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing. Just
Yeah, he's just gonna bumble around. Just nothing to see over here.
Yeah.
Nothing to see. All right.
Let's carpet of rats with guns.
We have his standard list, which is we've got 1, 2, 3 hordes of shock troops. They all have plague pots and halberds, as they should. We've got the Brew of Strength, Sir Jesse's boots, and Blessing of the Gods on them. 3 units of claw shots, and we do know that Nathan does know how to use these things. So look out. 2 units of 2 hordes of nightmares. We have a Vermintide, which may or may not have a specific role in this list. We've got 3 weapon teams, which I actually really like. I kind of really do like the weapon teams. We've got a Tangle. We have a Swarm Crier. We have a War Chief, and we have a Brute Enforcer. So we'll go with Alex last year being the most ratty of all the people. So we'll go with second ratty of all the people, Mr. Ray. Wait a minute, what am I doing? We got to get out.
We got to look at Tim.
We haven't even seen Tim's list.
I know.
I thought this was a professional operation.
God,
You
no.
thought wrong.
What would
There's
give you that impression?
nothing. There's nothing like a well-run podcast, and this is nothing like a well-run podcast. So, TJ, TJ, I'm very upset with TJ.
TJ's
TJ
not
for
taking
Mark.
three dwarfs.
Well, here's the thing. He
Yeah.
put out this fantastic elf list that he was going to bring with a bunch of guys in kilts to play at March of Death, and instead he's brought dwarves. You sellout. You son of a beach. TJ bringing dwarves, which is dwarf 666. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 regiments of Iron Guard with throwing massives, one with chance of hate. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 riders of Brox. We've got 2 flame belchers. We have a steel behemoth, and we've got 2 lords on large beast. So we will start again here. Ray, who are you going to pick on these 2 right now?
Well, Nathan can't play Kings of War, so anyone listening in the UK, just remember that. And
This is just purely based on lists. This is just list
Tim
versus
has
lists.
just finished a trip out west to Australia and to Japan, so he's inspired. And actually, I think the Flame Belchers are going to do great work in this game. The 14-inch range keeps them out of the charge for the shock troops. That's going to be a real problem for Nathan to deal with, because as much as they're sitting there with 15 attacks each, 2 of them is 15 hits, 7 wounds, with shattering, 2 shots. Like, they can really work to take down a horde, especially coupled with Golik's Fury. So I think there's enough shooting in Tim's list to at least pick up one of the hordes. Tim, please do not do Charge of the Light Brigade with your Berserker Brock Riders into an ensnare phalanx shock troop horde.
He'll be fine.
It doesn't matter if you use
Fine.
all 3 regiments; it's still going to bounce because you'd be hitting.
He'll be fine. It'll be fine.
He's just telling you to put in an additional 5th unit, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, but
78 on 6s. Yeah, it's fine.
I do like Nathan's list. It is interesting that Nathan's list does have longer range than Tim's, with the 3 claw shots. Everything being height 2 will be interesting. So we'll see how this goes. I might bet on Tim because Nathan has forgotten how to play.
All right. John, what are we thinking here?
I'm gonna bet on the old school rat list. I'm gonna go with Nathan.
Gonna go with Nathan. And Sir Rattalot himself, there, Mr. Goose. What have you got to come across with
So
this?
Tim's list is somewhat reminiscent of Eric Trowbridge's March of Death list,
It is.
and which I played, which is very tough. And rats don't love defense 6, but I think Nathan has enough shooting to mitigate the Brox, and then enough shooting just to kind of overwhelm Tim over the course of the game. And there's still a lot of bodies, like Nightmares and Shock Troops still put out a lot of attacks in close combat. So it's like, it's going to be tough.
I think there's more to the list below the fold there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be tricky. It's going to be a bit of a shooting battle to figure out who gets the most of their shooting first. And I think, I can't vote against rats, so I'm going with Nathan.
And I've already said that, Tim, until you bring that old list back, you're screwed. No one wants to see dwarves. Damn you! Can't wait to see you, Tim.
And
by
also,
the way.
turning his back on the free dwarves and going to the tyrant Golok is just inexcusable.
And if these don't show up in human-sized guys in kilts, I'm gonna scratch my head a little bit. Still can't wait to see it, Tim. It's been way too damn long.
Absolutely. I am.
Tim is a great
person. Tim.
Let's go on. We have Ren. versus myself. Somehow we ended up playing each other, Ren. We will
This is a
start.
grudge.
This was.
It's not somehow.
I did not grudge him. He said something about me, and apparently we're playing each other, so it works. I mean, hell, it's always better knowing who you're going to play in the first round. Uh, I guess I'll continue to read here. Um, I actually played this army on the past Saturday as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of 4 shamblers with Meat of Madness, Pipes of Terror, Helm of the Drunken Ram, and Blade of Slashing. Hint: he always forgets the Blade of Slashing.
Everybody always forgets the blade of slashing, okay? Everybody
Also,
always
five
forgets it.
hordes.
My math
Five
is
hordes.
bad, but I seem to count 5.
I know most machinists are missing fingers, so it's hard to count for you guys.
Well,
But
the problem is I can only do this many. So we've also got a. He'll forget to put one of them on the table. It'll be fine. There's a beast of nature with wings and 7 attacks. We've got Avatar of the Green Lady, who I actually really like in this list. We've got a great Glade Walker Druid, blah blah blah, Ring of Harmony, heal and surge. These bloody druids with their cock rings. We got Kapoka to make everything up there and give them phalanx, which is actually kind of terrifying, especially against my list. And we've got we've got a tree herder and the wilt daddy, because everybody needs a daddy in their list. And then he is playing some scrub. So
I do love the title with, and I will read your list, Ben, because it's only fair, given that I think I inspired it.
Somebody said there wasn't enough after strike.
It's great because there's a typo in the title. It's a perfect Ben list.
What did you expect when it comes to me? I have a three-letter name for a reason. Anyway, what we got here, man?
We have 2 regiments with Celestial Fury, one of which you gave Blade of Slashing so that you can forget it as well.
Damn right.
3 hordes, the Ogre Palace Guard, who are going to be running around the entire game saying, "Don't forget about me! Don't forget about me!" because they're speed 6 and they're slow.
That's right.
2 Gur Panther troops, 2 Sisterhood Panther Lancer regiments, which will benefit.
Sorry. Continue. Didn't want to sneeze super loud. Now my brain hurts.
A Phoenix, the mother of Phoenixes, and a War Wizard who is obviously going to keep up with the Ogre Palace Guards so that they can Bane Chant them to be crushing 3.
Well, luckily, Bane Chant is actually 12 inches away. So far.
The War Wizard is weird.
The
you
War
keep
Wizard
saying,
was
I'm not going to defend my list. I'm not going to defend it.
Like, how many points is that?
what I
65
love-
points?
65 points. He's 55 if you don't give him the Conjurer staff. So he was
Yeah,
but
you could have got some awesome shit for that.
You could have given Brew of Strength
No.
and Blood of the Old King to 2 of your hordes.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the Old King, I probably should have
Well,
put
Brew
in.
of Haste and Meat of Madness and Blood of the
Yeah.
Old Kings.
Nope.
Mhm.
Nope.
Who needs to go
Nope.
speed 11?
Or the Thunderous Charge
Everybody.
thing, the Helm of Drunken Ram would have been sick. Like,
Nope. You can pick apart my list all you like. Doesn't matter.
we're not picking
And I
apart
will-
your list. We're picking apart one thing. Because
Yeah.
it's the mistake that's going to cripple you.
Yeah.
So are all 3 of you just voting against me right now?
Well,
Yes.
actually, I do have a reason. Ren, I really love the fact that all of your units, I think every single unit in your list has phalanx, which against Ben and him being flyers and -1 to hit, and well, I don't think he has any thunderous. It is actually really important.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where a matchup where it matters.
This is the matchup where it
Matchup
matters.
where it
And
matters.
Ren, I'm going to bet on you because you never bet against Treebeard.
The one tricky thing is that Ren plays very aggressively.
Yes, he
I
does.
think you can.
He's been playing Varinger for a while and like very heavy alpha, very aggressively. So this is I don't know. Maybe he's been playing this more than I know lately, but it's going to be a definite change of pace for him. So
I disagree. I think this is all designed with those 5 hordes having scout.
Yeah.
like
That's true too.
Meat of Madness means that, they might be in combat turn 1, but they're definitely in combat turn 2. And
Hmm.
being phalanx, Ben can't really charge them because Ben's only doing 9 hits, 4 wounds, 4.5 wounds to each of them. So even double charging, you're not guaranteed to kill.
Hmm.
The last time Ren and I played, he also played more of a medium pace, and it was a much more challenging game because he didn't give up a lot of like free flanks or silly
So-
charges that he shouldn't. So as long as he like paces himself and doesn't try to score a win on turn
Yeah.
2, I think he'll
Stop.
be
It's
fine.
different.
Stop.
It's
Coach.
We will
definite- it's
coach
li-
whoever we want, okay? You
Yeah.
don't control any of us.
Definitely a list that is going to reward a little bit of patience.
All right. So I'm getting all 3 of you are picking Ren.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm picking Ren. I don't know if Alex and John are.
Okay.
But
Well, Alex.
Well, I can't pick Ben.
No. Alex physically can't say it. He just can't.
Ben, what's your vote?
What's my vote? You know
You gonna
what?
back yourself or just give up now?
Back yourself or back yourself into a corner? What's happening here?
No, well, I'll just give up now. Why the hell not? I mean,
All right, you heard it here first. Ben concedes. Ren, welcome to round 2.
Where's Blackjack recorded? I'll put it in the scores right now.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
no.
You said it.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes on the day. I'm just gonna play with to his right hand side. It'll be fine.
Ouch. That's harsh.
Low blow.
So you're voting for yourself then?
Fine.
Yeah.
I will vote for myself, even though I hate doing it. All
Okay.
right.
And who did you vote for last time? I didn't write it down. Was it Nathan or TJ?
I voted for Nathan because
Great.
TJ screwed up and didn't bring the list I wanted to see.
Yeah, because you wanted to see men in skirts and TJ didn't facilitate that for you. I get it. Okay.
Wanted to
Next
see men
round.
in tights. They roam around in forests looking for fights. All right, we are moving on. We have Mark Brzezinski.
no.
No, you're right. It's Ryan King versus
Ryan. Ryan Ray.
It's Ryan versus Ray. And we will start here with Ryan, who is bringing Night Stalkers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. When I first looked at this, I was like, damn.
Oh, what is this?
It
This
was
is
funny.
gonna be hilarious.
We were just talking to somebody in our last podcast about Night Stalkers, and no one brings Shadowhawks and Terrors in bulk anymore. Oh, wait a minute. We have a Ryan King.
This is a choice.
We have 1,
Yeah.
2, 3 regiments of scarecrows. We have 3 hordes of scarecrows. We have 3 Shadow Hulks. Only 2 Terrors. Oh.
I think Ryan's like, I missed the Titan off, and I want
Yeah, that's what this feels like.
Kind of like
Yeah.
that one. And 2 Void
He's like,
Lorkers.
yeah.
God
I think
damn.
he regrets selling me his Night Stalkers because he just decided to build another list.
They didn't really build Night Stalkers. He just built a bunch of giants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
think
true.
this is his 3rd or 4th Night Stalker list.
He
Oh,
would
yeah,
have won
'cause
the Titan
that's-
off with
that's got one,
this
too.
army.
This is his 3rd round of Night Stalkers because he sold an army to Seth, he sold an army to Alex, and now here's round 3.
Damn right. So obviously he should be playing more of these.
So, Alex, if you're looking probably for like some bulk monsters, maybe have your pocketbook
Yeah.
ready.
We'll see what happens.
Well, Ray, this is your master's list.
Yeah. To anyone in the UK, I don't know what I'm doing with it. Just ignore it.
He finished 5th at Masters.
He's a scrub.
He's definitely a scrub. Here's the good news, and I did say this on our chat. Ryan, Ray used up all his luck. He has used it all up. He is due to roll nothing but double ones this tournament coming up, and you get to be the beneficiary of this on game 1. So you just remember that, and you push that shit right into him and go, deal with this, bitch, and do it that way. So, Ray, what have we got here? You know this list backwards.
Lower Abyssal Regiment to carry tokens and to be unit strength 3. Gargoyles to be a pain in the ass. 4 Abyssal Horde Berserker Hordes. Brew of Strength, Blood of the Old King, Helm of the Drunken Ram, and Boots of Striding.
What is that, like 65 points in items? That's so weird.
I know.
No, it's a lot more than that. I think I'm over like 130 points in items.
I think he's trying to make the
Just making a joke about the War Wizard still.
Well, the War Wizard would have given you 2, and he only has 4 hordes. This is the way you get out 4 hordes, Ben.
Blood of the Old King, Helm of the Drunken Ram, and the boots. That all fits.
Right? Crazy what you could have done. Anyways, continue with your
like
list.
we're talking about somebody else's list here.
Seductress with Gnome Glass Shield, Host Shadow Beast 2, because even with Host Shadow Beast 3, it's unreliable, so you might as well just take the 2, save points. The Berserker Apostate, Abyssal Warlock with Conjurer Staff for Bane Chant and Scorched Earth, because giants really want to hit on 5s, not 4s. Zuzu the Betrayer, and then the Formation. Nice, simple, 13 drops, 25 unit strength. What I do like about Ryan's list is he has 13 drops. So, Dad, I'm not 100% sure how Ryan can fit in. My math's a bit funny here, but 7 Titans and still have 13 drops. And Dad, you had 10.
And only 2 Titans.
So,
well, I'm going to start here. And damn it, I'm not kidding, Ryan. I am backing you till the end of time. This is going to be the time that Ray's dice say, you know what? We brought you to the dance, and we're taking it away this time around. So, Ray, you're getting screwed. I think this is going to be Ryan's beginning to the climb to the top, and he's going to start by stepping on your head. So, Jon.
I'm going to go for Ray because it's the list I would play.
Yeah. And Alex?
Yeah, Ray's list is like one of the meanest lists running right now. So then Ray knows what he's doing with it. I don't know. It's like there may be a scenario that Ryan has an advantage, but it's just
would it be push? Is that the scenario?
It's always push.
No, not push.
maybe.
But, yeah, maybe dominate. I don't know, but like
maybe dominate.
No, I don't even know. There probably isn't, actually. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Ryan, I'm still backing you, buddy. I don't care. All right.
Ray?
I'm going to vote for myself.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Ray.
Just checking.
We're pretty sure you were going to go after yourself. No, I'm kidding. I completely forgot. Sorry. And we've got Mark versus Paul.
Mark put out a challenge this afternoon to all of Quebec. Quebec. And Paul stood up.
Damn right.
I'm voting for Paul because Paul has taken Forces of Abyss. I'm just calling it now.
Okay. Noted.
Anyway, let's start with Mark, who's been playing this actually quite well lately. He's been on top table for a while. He's starting to get used to the thin air that is up there. So let's start with a regiment of immortal guard.
They probably are immoral as well.
A little bit of both, right?
A little bit of both. I mean, it kind of fits. And the Infernal Wardens. I think that makes him a dash. He's got a unit of gargoyles, but he's given them Bezuzu's Vial of Blood. We have 2 hordes of the Obsidian Golem. Do not sleep on these things, even though they hit on 4s. We've got 2 units of the Abyssal Half-Breeds, which people are really liking lately. I'm still 50-50 on them. But he does put Sir Jesse's boots and Helm of the Drunken Ram. Apparently, these are items that you put on things that fly and move fast. He's got 2 mutant mastiff hunting packs, but they're dogs throwing dogs, as they should be. We've got 2 of the rocket launchers. When they hit, they're devastating, and when they don't, they're mad. Infernoc. What's his name there?
Dravik Dalkin.
That guy. I can never pronounce his name. Fireball, Heal, and Surge. And Fernot can actually cast these for him, so be careful on that. Braki Barca, who is one of my favorite cavalry heroes in the game, and hits like a freaking truck. And an abyssal grotesque champion to run around, be brutal, and do some nasty, nasty things. Who is playing Paul and his abyssals? And since Ray, why don't you go over the abyssal list, because you seem to be the abyssal guy with all the abyssal stuff.
He has 2 troops, 2 regiments of Abyssal Guard. While their nerve might be low, they rally each other. So those troops will be dash 14, and those regiments will be dash 18. So defense 5, dash 18, regen 5 is a solid block of nerve. 3 gargoyle troops, 2 hordes of Morlocks, each with the Despoiler champion. So they have brutal and vicious in melee. So they're can openers. The regen 5 up also helps, and fury. So if it's a fight between them and the obsidian golems, my money's on the Molochs. The abyssal horsemen with boots of striding, because somebody else has listened to our podcast as to what items to take then. Hellhounds with helm of the drunken ram, because furious charge and thunderous charge 2 is a great combination. The seductress, who also took host shall be 2, the way that you do it if you're budget conscious. And blade of slashing, I would have found 5 points for gnome glass shield, but he might have been out, so we'll forgive him. And the next is Zuzu the Betrayer, the warlock with Bane Chant, and the manifestation of Baal, who is super cool. 15 drops, 26 unit strength, a solid combined arms, forces of Abyss list. I will note that I have a box, ambush box of Forces of Abyss for Paul that I'm giving him at the tournament. So he can then have some berserkers in his list.
Nice.
For next time.
Excellent.
I mean, technically, he just said the Molochs were berserkers, but
They're
different
they're on
size.
their own
are
different
they
base.
different size?
Yeah, they're different size. They're
They're
monstrous.
Oh, okay.
They're big. They're big boys.
They're
Yeah,
bigger
they're in
boys.
50s.
So we got Ray's vote already. Ben, what are you thinking?
It's one of those things. If Mark's mortars hits, then this is.
They're only the rockets. They're not the mortars. So they're blast,
rockets,
but they're
red
only piercing
bear,
one.
They
Yeah,
still
They're only
one
piercing
vicious.
one.
Yeah.
They're not the mortars. They don't blow shit up. They're only piercing one.
You know what? I think Mark's gonna continue on down this road. I'm gonna take Mark on this one, purely over the fact he's been playing really well lately.
Fair reason.
Alex?
I like Paul's list.
I do.
So I'm going to vote Paul. I know it's going to be a tricky one, and the rocket launchers are going to and Zazuzu I think are going to play an important role in early turns, just to see who sets the tone, who wavers someone. That's one thing. Half breeds are nice, but they're defense 4, so they're very prone to early waivers. Yeah. Or as Mark in our last game against that Mark and I had, they wavered very frequently. So it doesn't take a lot. It's going to be uphill battle because there's a lot of defense 6, but I think I like Paul's list, so we're gonna go Paul.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with Mark and split the field.
I think this is the first time we've had a split field. 2-2.
Yep.
This time around, yeah.
Oh no, Ray and Ryan Shields, we had a split field. Nope.
Did we? No,
we didn't. Nope.
I picked Ryan.
Can't read my own writing.
It's
that's the first split. Yeah.
All right, our next matchup.
The first non.
Yeah, we had more grudges than non-grudges for this tournament.
Yay! Well, we got Nick Sabata and Eamon. So we've got Alex. Why don't you start here? We've got Nick with his Forge Orcs.
All right, so he has a horde of Riftforged legionaries with the Pipes of Terror. He has 2 troops of Riftwalkers, a regiment of Long Axe, 2 hordes of Hellstrikers, one which has the Boots of Striding, 2 War Drums, a Shrine, 2 Flaggers, one with Gnome Glass Shield, and one with Talisman of Silence and Mind Fog. And then Stormcaller with Sacred Horn, Veil of Shadows, and Scorched Earth. And then the Formation, which is a heavy. What is that regiment? Oh, 2 regiments of
Two
legionaries,
regiments of
Yep.
and then there's one.
yeah,
Oh, the top.
3 regiments of it.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, yeah, it's just 3 regiments of
It's
Riftforged.
3
Oh, no, it's
regiments
2
of
Riftforged legionaries
Yeah.
and reborn, and 1 of reborn legionaries. I was trying to figure out what the difference was. Yeah, so 2 normal Riftforged legionary
The
regiments.
reborn legionaries have an aura.
Yeah, the reborn
Yeah.
ones have the aura, the iron
And
boots.
crushing 2 and are inspiring.
Yeah, +1
which
nerve.
is
Yeah.
damn good. I'm not really high on that, but it's all right. All right, John. Eamon is not playing ogres, so
No, he's not. He's playing his new list,
it is
Varinger.
Baron something.
So he's got a Horde of the Fallen. He's got with the Chalice of Wrath, so they can fight back if they're wavered, which is a fun story. 3 regiments of Mounted Sons of Corrigan, 2 troops of Tenderwolves, 2 Cavern Dwellers, 1 Lord on a horse, with the Snow Fox as you do, and Brand of the Warrior. Does that give Aura Brutal or just regular Brutal? Just Aura, just regular Brutal, I think. And then a Lord on Frostfang, a Lord on Chimera. That's good times. So the Fallen have the Fury item now because I wavered them 2 or 3 times with Pack Hunters in our last game. So it was the
Teachable
first time he
moment.
was playing the list, and now he
You're a
has
bad
mitigated
man.
that. Well, and I wavered them once with shooting and then with fighting with the Pack Hunters. So yeah. It's a good list though. I like it. It's got a lot of punch.
Mhm.
All right. Ray, let's start here with you. What do you think between the Varan mediocre and the and Nick and his Riftforge orcs?
I'll be honest, I'm worried about the Varinger on this style of list because it can move forward fast and punch you in the face, and it will hurt. And I'm going to go with Eamon for those reasons because the Riftforge orcs will have a hard time trying to avoid those Mike Tyson-like punches.
Damn, going with a '80s reference, huh? I'm going to go actually with Nick. I think that the Riftforge will do what they normally do, and with those stupid fucking drums, because those goddamn drums are such pains in the asses. I think that the orcs are going to stick around just long enough to open up a few flanks, and he's gonna get run over a little bit. So I'm going to go with Nick. Mr. Alex, what do you think?
I think Eamon's going to be able to control the pace of the game with his speed, and Nick has the 1 horde of infantry, but the rest, everything else is medium nerve, which is going to be very poppable with Eamon's units. So I think what in an ideal world with normal dice, when Eamon hits, will die. But like you said, the war drum will change the math a little bit, so it's going to be tricky. But I think I like Eamon in this matchup.
All right. And John, to round it all out.
I'm gonna go with Nick. I think the Hellstrikers are gonna give the advantage, and I mean, we're all saying the same thing. Where the Varinger can punch stuff, and it will probably die. But if it punches the wrong stuff, then it will die on the next charge. Because Eamon stuff is also all very medium nerve. He's got no big nerve block to try to absorb any punishment. I think that if Nick plays careful, and he's been playing this list for a while, I think he can catch
I think
Eamon
you
out.
might be right here. All right, let's go on. We've got James Alexandre against Warren. Both these guys coming down from Quebec, or am I wrong with that one?
Yeah, I'm not sure where James is coming from.
James is coming from Montreal, and Warren.
Yeah, they're driving down.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, at least it's game 1 that they got to play each other, and not game 6. So sorry, got game 5. God damn it! No, game 5. All right. I will start with the EOD list. This is James's EOD. He's got a Horde of Revenants with the Casket of the Damned and Blur Strength. Some Enslaved Guardians in a Horde. Those are just damn good. 2 units of the Worm Riders. 2 regiments of Scavengers. A Bone Giant. 2 Undead Worms. We all like the Undead Worms here, I'm guessing. We've got a Monolith. We've got 2 Revenant Champions, both with Surge 5, and I think that's all they've got here. And the Idol of Shobik to round out with 13 drops. And Alex, how about you grab Warren's Ogre list there?
All right, so he has 2 regiments of red goblins, a regiment of hunters, a horde of boomers, 2 hordes of warriors, 2 hordes of siege breakers, a horde of chariots with the boots of striding. He's got 2 sergeants, the non-shooting kind, and then 2 boomer sergeants and 2 warlocks. All right, with just lightning bolt. Lean and mean.
Yeah. All right, John. Why don't we start with you here, being the guru of this?
Lean and mean is one thing. He's got 15 drops in
He
this ogre
does.
list.
30 unit strength. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a lot of
Yeah.
beef. This is like a tough one for me because I like both. I am gonna go with James because I want to see how the Worm Riders perform.
Oh, all right.
I think they will be an interesting twist in the game because they can out-threat a lot of the stuff in Warren's list.
Okay. Alex, what are you thinking on these 2?
I do like the Empire of Dust list. It is a tricky one to get the most out of, which I think will be a challenge. But I think if he can pilot it well to position his surgibles in the right way, I think it's going to pose some problems because, he's got the Horde of Revenants. He's got some tough stuff to kind of absorb some charges. And like John said, the Worm Riders and the Undead Worms
Mhm.
all out-threat everything.
I love a dragon, even a dead one.
Yeah. So I'm
So you're
going,
going with
James.
Please go with
Okay.
All right.
James.
Ray, what are you thinking here?
I think this is going to be a really interesting matchup. There is a lot of unit strength on both sides, but I like Warren's list. I like the fact that it has as much beef as it does with 15 drops and 30 unit strength. So I'm going to go with that. It has a mix of everything in it: warriors, siege breakers, hunters, boomers, warriors, chariots. I don't think this is your traditional run forward ogre list. I think this one takes a bit of skill to use, and I think if you can do that and make the most of each piece, you should do well. So good luck.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence here myself. I think, though, I am going to take James, even though I think the Shobik is a crutch. But I play James.
I think you said Shobik wasn't good.
He is, but oh no, that's a tough point. I played James at March of Death, and he played really well. And I have a feeling he's probably put in just enough games to kind of beef up his gaming knowledge. And I think he's going to be a bit of a dark horse in this one. So I'm going to go with James this time around. All right.
Okay.
Okay. We have Mr. Langtree, which will be good to see him again, versus Nathan Whitfield. Ha ha ha. So we will start with what have you got up first? I will go with Matt's Rift Forge here. We've got 2 troops of Thunderwolves. We've got 2 Roar Riders. We have a Hellstriker horde with the Sandstone. We've got some chariots, because why not some chariots? We've got some war drums, because they're absolute crap and no one likes war drums. We've got the shrine with Bane Chant, Host Shadow Beast, and Lightning Bolt. We've got a God Speaker. We have 2 Stormbringers on Hellstrike, which I think these are the Manticore ones. And then he's also bringing the formation. So he's got the 2 Legionnaires and the additional one as well. He is playing against Nathan Whitfield and his Green Lady. So, John, you want to go through that one for us?
Sure. He's got 2 hordes of Earth Elementals, 1 regiment of the Order of Redemption, which are those? Those are the inspiring ones. Crush 1, Thunder 1, Regen 5. Those are pretty good cavalry, and 20 attacks. 2 hordes of Forsaken, 1 greater water elemental, which is a sweet anvil, 2 Pegasus, and a greater earth elemental, 1 devoted with Bane Chant and Surge, seems legit, 1 druid with Bane Chant and Surge as well, and the avatar of the Green Lady. Anything else? Oh, the champion of the Green Lady, who is a sassy hero.
Well, everybody loves a sassy hero. I'll start this one over. I don't think either one of these guys have played a lot lately. So I am going to take Nathaniel, being my clubmate, and the fact that he is also bringing a lot of speed, and did not take any of the items that you guys seem to think are so goddamn fantastic. So, me and Nathan, there you go, buddy. I'm gonna ride Nathan's coattails on this one. John, what are you thinking?
I'm trying to remember who won the last tournament that just happened, the one-day tournament that we had.
Oh, it was an orc player, wasn't it?
It was. I think it's pretty sure it was an orc player.
I wasn't here. I was on a boat in the middle of the Mediterranean.
I think his name was Matt, and that was the list he played.
Yeah, again, on a boat.
Yeah. So might have played recently. Just clear that up a little bit. I had Matt written down as my vote before we saw Nathaniel's list, and I think that the greater volume of speed will be a problem for Matt. Can we go back to Matt's list for a minute? He's only got the 1 Hellstriker.
And then the 2 Stormbringers.
But Nathaniel has no shooting. I'm going to stick with Matt.
All right, Ray, what are we thinking here, Ray?
I'm going to go with Matt. I'm looking at from the point of view that Nathaniel has 4 individuals who are all really good, but they cost a lot of points. You have a devoted, a druid, the avatar of the Green Lady, and champion of the Green Lady. So as much as he looks like he has 13 units, he goes down to 9 units. 2 of those are Pegasus, which will be killed really quickly. You're down to 7. And he only has 3 units that move with any speed, which is the 2 Order of Forsaken and the Order of Redemption. Those are really the hammers. They'll be hard to kill because they'll benefit from the Radiance of Life from the Greater Water Elemental and all the heal in the list. But that's what he has. He has 3 hammers and a bunch of anvils. And I think Matt's list, Rift Forge Orcs, want to see fewer hammers so they can take a couple hits. They'll loot the units, as John would say, but then they have enough there to counterattack and cause problems. So for that reason, I'm going to go for Matt.
And you there, Alex?
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of hit on a couple of the points that I was thinking about. It's like the one weakness of Gore Riders is the 13-15 nerve, which the war drums help, but also Nathaniel has no shooting to take advantage of that early on. Nathaniel has a lot of the units I like in Green Lady, but I think Green Lady are an army that needs to hit hard when it hits. It has to take advantage of its speed, and without some key units on the Redemption and Forsaken. I think Matt can set it up so that they won't keep. It's going to be hard for Nathaniel to get the most out of them.
Now,
Match
So I
regiments
think-
are going to be like 17, 19, I think, while they're waiting to accept
Yeah.
a charge.
And Matt's been playing this list
For a while.
for a while.
and I have a
question.
Does the Aura D3 wild charge for orcs only that horde has impact the Gore Riders?
I think so. Yeah.
It does.
So that makes them like wild charge speed 8 wild charge D3.
That's a fun
the
pickup that I
chariots
didn't
and War
notice.
Riders
Yep.
are pretty quick.
And it distances everything except for the 2 Forsaken.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah. It poses a lot of problems. I want to say that he's used up his luck by finally winning a tournament, but I don't think I can vote against him in this matchup.
All right. Well, let's
Okay.
get down to the
Ben?
final pairing of.
Whoa. Who are you picking in
me?
this match?
Nathaniel.
I picked Nathaniel,
Oh, did you pick Nathaniel? I didn't hear that. Okay.
and then you guys made all these, salient points, and it's like, well, shut up. Well, oh, I was so hoping he was going to bring his elves. Brian, damn it, can't wait to see you out.
Paint faster, Brian.
Yeah, how dare you paint so damn well and so slow? Yeah, but no, I really wish he would have brought out the elves. However, he's bringing back out his goblins. All right, Brian, here we go. We got 2 hordes of rabble. We have a what are these? Splitters? What the hell are these things?
Spitters.
Spitters.
Goblins
There's no
with
help.
bows.
Really?
Yeah.
They are just as good as humans with bows.
That tells you just how fucking terrible they
Terrible.
actually are. We've got a horde of trolls with the chant of hate. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Fleabag Cav. None of them have exploding boomsticks. We've got 2 goblin slashers. We have 2 giants. We have a 1, 2, 3 flaggots. One of them's on a Fleabag mount with the war bow of Cabal or Cabal or whatever the hell that thing is. And
It's a good thing we're at the end of this in terms of read requirements.
that is it. Okay. And you will be playing Mr. John McCready, Fashion Santa himself. So,
I wrote a new list for this. And by new, I mean it feels like a throwback to the way I wish elves were.
I think he threw a bunch of darts at a board and went. It came up pack hunters again. So what are you bringing here, man?
1 horde of naiads with spears. So I'm playing Northern Alliance. 1 horde of ice naiads with spears. 5 regiments of pack hunters. 3 hordes of Frostclaw riders with the shooting choices. And for items, Jesse's boots, helm of drunken ram, meat of madness. Crazy, I know.
What are these?
2 regiments of snow foxes. 2 ice queens, 1 with heal and wind blast, 1 with the crown of the wizard king and bane chant, and the LaHaye. I have the ice blade with a snow fox and wings of honey maze.
It's actually called the LaHaye. All right.
And you managed 14 drops.
He did somehow.
This is one of my highest drop lists of all time.
So maybe you could have a conversation with Dad.
I'll try.
Stop it.
I'll try. But I think he picked up on the triple ice naiad horde idea
Yeah,
from
he
the
did.
last.
So maybe
I
next
played.
time, maybe next tournament, he'll have.
You
5
are all
pack
bad
hunters.
people.
It's possible. It's
Speaking
possible.
of bad people, let's start with Ray. So Ray, who are you picking in this matchup?
Well, I think somebody's rocking. What is it? How many shots do you have? 96 shots, John?
Something like that. I think at the bottom it actually.
I haven't counted, but it says so at the bottom.
So you have 96 shots, because I can count. And I don't know where it'd be, but you have 96 shots, and you have 24 and 18-inch range. So you actually outshoot the goblins.
Yes. This is not a shooting
the
goblin
Frostclaws
list.
only have 9 shots. The Frostclaws have 9 shots.
12.
No, they have
but-
12. No.
Do they
They have 12.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Hmm.
12 and 18-inch range. It's a weird split. It's not half. Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, it
it's
is
weird.
It should be 9.
This is not a shooting goblin list, though. This is Brian's fighting goblin list.
I have never seen
Yeah.
a fighting
doesn't have
goblin
anything
list, so I'm going to
explode.
vote for Bryan because I want to see how it happens and how it works. And we should have more fighting goblins and less shooting goblins. Shooting goblins are evil. You hear me, Travis? You hear me, Kyle?
I mean, Kyle wins.
Yes,
And
but he has
they're
more
nasty.
shooting than that.
Often.
All right, Alex, who are we going with here?
Brian, if you're gonna play goblins and you're not gonna take shooting goblins, you have to take exploding goblins. I think
Yeah.
that's
It is
the
the rule.
And he has nothing that explodes
I
in
know.
this list.
I'm very upset.
So that makes me sad. So I don't want to vote for Jon, so I'm gonna vote for Brian. But he still makes me sad with not having anything that explodes. Like the chain of hate could be det packs.
Oh, that
For
would
the
have been so
trolls.
much better. And he's like, wait a minute, those are in the army?
And yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Godspeed, Brian.
You know what?
You get first dibs on lunch.
I sadly, shockingly, am going to pick Jon. Only because he did not bring his elves. And I was really hoping that he would bring them. I don't care if they were half finished, fully finished, partially finished. But
Oh,
if you
because
are gonna
Brian
bring
didn't bring his elves. Oh, okay. I got you now.
Yeah.
Because my army is definitely my elves, just
No,
pretending to be
you're
Northern
definitely
Alliance.
bringing your elves. It doesn't matter. It says ice naiads or not. It's still elves. But yeah, no. If you were gonna bring the goblins, man, you should have just
Exploding sticks.
you should have put firecrackers on
Yeah.
the actual models and just had them fly around the room. Like it just would have been funny.
Every double one means you actually light a firecracker.
That would have been incredible.
Yeah, and I'm sure the hotel would have been fine with it.
It's Brantford.
Yeah,
What
totally
are they like? Of
be
course
like,
they will be.
I'm sure worse things are happening in Brantford
If we
every
ask
minute.
nice, they
Wait
might
a
have
minute,
some
it's not a
handy for us.
Tuesday? It is a weekend in Brantford, so I mean, somebody's going to be lighting up fireworks. So, unfortunately, Brian, I love you. I can't wait to see you here. You're actually coming out for a 2-day. I'm really excited about this, but I'm taking Jon. And Jon,
I'm also voting for me because this is, I think, my nastiest list I've done in a while. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brian, but
Okay, so
gonna be
for
messy.
anyone who is
will
listening,
bring Luke.
because I'm allowed to give all sorts of wonderful pointers. Those Frostclaw riders with their 12 attacks are piercing 1, and with the 18-inch range, like those are legitimate threats.
Okay.
I have fought
and
against their
they're nimble too, so they can go places you don't want them.
Remember to take advice
They're
from the guy
problematic.
that said no, those were only 9 attacks with the
I didn't
12
say 9
staring
attacks.
at him.
That was
Oh,
I
you said 9
that. That was
attacks.
me.
Look,
I've-
I'm trying
I
to make
haven't-
fun of Ray here.
Because I haven't
They also
played
have steady
yet.
aim. You know,
Yeah.
don't forget the
No.
pack hunters all have Thunderous Charge 1 for no friggin' reason.
They have everything you want.
this is an absolutely evil shooting list. So
It kind of is.
Brian,
Oh, and my
I
Ice
can
Blade has
still hit
Duelist, so
hard.
he's going to be looking for those flaggots.
Yeah, watch out.
And Brian, don't forget about Wild Charge on all the pack hunters.
On pretty
please.
much everything.
That's good.
except
The Naiads have it too.
Yeah, but the pack hunters matter.
Frostclaws don't have it.
No,
I
but
can't,
everybody
we
else
all can't
does.
wait to see you, Brian, because it's been a while to have you out, and we're definitely, honestly, we're looking forward to seeing you at a 2-day. But Jesus Christ, man, bring your elves.
To be fair, though, I don't want to play push. So if push is the first scenario, then Brian may have an advantage.
Or dominate. Dominate might be bad.
No,
I'm good with dominate.
I
But
think
according to
Dominate.
Ray, it's going to be push. And if it ends up being push, I'm just be fine. It's his new force.
It's push, isn't it, Alex? I see
knew
his
where my-
face. I see his face there.
No, I was looking around. I was looking around to see if my dice were down here. I'd roll them on
No.
air right now.
I think you should.
Ooh, do you
I have no idea where my dice are.
all right.
I can roll a dice for you. What do you want?
Not the same.
All right, fine.
All right.
I don't
fine.
trust your dice. After these
I'll tip the camera down so you get a look at my crotch, and I'll roll the dice.
I was going to say, are we really sure?
Double
are we
win.
really sure he's
It's not
going to
the
be
roll
playing
that I don't trust. It's the dice.
No, that's absolutely fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you were going to say whether or not John's wearing pants, but
Oh well.
Also, a valid question.
I mean, 50-50. He has actually gotten up and walked around before the cast. Now that we talked about John's pants, do we have a list we like? Do we have a possible somebody we think that is going to podium? I've already chosen Justin. I really do think that he's gonna end up in the top three, if not winning it outright. But he's going to have a bit of a tough go against Ray, but like I said, Ray's going to lose in the first round, and he's going to roll nothing but double ones the entire weekend. So, and if that doesn't happen, I'm bringing you some of my dice. So screw you. So, what about you there, Alex? Have you got a favorite that we were thinking of here?
Well, in the interest of not picking anyone too much on this cast, I'd say Langtree is probably one of my picks to podium.
All right.
He's been playing that list a lot. I obviously had good success with it a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and it looks great. So
yeah, it looks fantastic. It's gorgeously painted. Ray, have you got a person in mind here?
I'm thinking James's Empire of Dust has legs, and I don't know if it'll necessarily podium, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him in the top 5 with that.
Okay.
I think first round might be difficult, but after that, as he gets warmed up using Surge, should be good to go.
All right. And Mr. John. You can pick yourself.
That's cheap, though.
That is.
yeah.
And I didn't
Boring.
podium last tournament, so who knows?
Again,
I think
many
Nathan's
wounds-
going to podium.
How many wounds do you want and still
Oh,
win the
yeah.
game? That's the question.
How many what?
Wounds on a unit and still win the game from double ones.
Lots. I think 69 was the total I hit for the one unit and the one tournament, so that was a lot. I think Nathan's going to podium this tournament.
Damn, really? There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
That rat list is a beast.
It's nasty.
All right. Well, there you go, gents. We've gone through the lists. We will definitely see you all on Saturday. So with
And
that,
hopefully on Friday.
Some of us.
Remember, open
Oh, yeah,
gaming
that's right.
Friday night.
I will not be there on Friday, unfortunately. But
Well, that's
I
good
will
for
see you
everyone
all
else.
on Saturday. The rest of you, hopefully, we'll see them all on Friday night. I will see you on the Saturday morning. But with that being said, and hopefully you guys have all heard this at this point in time, and are now trying to figure out a way of beating your opponent. Except for you, Ren. I hope that you fall over and hit your head and forget how to play. Other than that,
Harsh. What's the consequence going to be for the predictions here this time?
did we even care last time?
I think we forgot to care last time. But
Do we let
So-
let one of us like make up? Does the winner get to make the losers list for a one day?
Ooh,
Done.
I like that.
Yes.
done.
Highest score makes the list
Lowest
for the
one.
lowest score.
Yep. And
Has
that
to
means
be a
that,
legal list. Like,
also Alex has to
to be
show up
legal.
to a tournament
We'll see.
and not run it.
Great. One point of advice for the weekend, Ben specifically, don't forget your army.
Yeah, I definitely did that the last time, and possibly will do this again the way this week is going. Also, remember
To anyone listening, we can help you with dice. We can help you with tape measures. We can probably give you blank bases for your army.
Yep.
But if you bring an army, that's all we really ask.
Also, everyone has to show up because if someone doesn't show up, I'm just bringing my normal Night Stalkers list as the ringer army. So don't do that to everyone else.
And if anyone else wants to join and jump in, just let us know. We have space.
there's always,
Lots of room.
yep, as they said in that movie Robin Hood, there's always room for one more. But
Yeah,
remember, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can play and run the tournament, especially with the four of us there. We can all chip in and like help things
Damn right, man.
keep going if I have to step up and play. So
It would.
And don't forget, if you need an adult, yell judge.
Yep.
yes, Don't
And
be
one of
afraid
us-
to ask for help.
Yeah, don't make the thing up. Don't do the D4 thing. Even if you like, nobody's gonna think that you're being an ass just because you want to be sure on something.
If it's in
Like,
question, call a judge.
yeah, if you're just not sure, say, "Hey, can I see this unit?" Nobody's gonna fight you on it. No one. All right. With that, remember there is a hangout on Friday night, more than likely. Breakfast, lunch, and breakfast the next day are all
And
basically
lunch.
taken
Breakfast,
care of.
lunch, breakfast, lunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will be bringing. Hopefully, remember to bring the games I'm thinking about bringing for Saturday night and my army. One or the other will probably be forgotten. I'm hoping that it's the one that I don't need to use to play. Other than
Yeah,
that,
bring your board games for Saturday night
yep.
and Friday.
Some
Yeah.
drinks if you want that, because we're allowed to sit in the hall and drink and have a good time and talk about all those things that happened. However, as I've been trying to do, we've been going for an hour. So for
That's a
John, for
record
Alex,
short matchup cast. Have you heard some of these other ones? I think the Masters
we are
cast was
not
2
a
days long.
countercharge. We are not the thing that turns around and complains about the fact that fourth isn't out when they're the only people saying that fourth is going to be out. Fuck them. Just fuck them. I'm sorry, but
Do you have enough fingers to count to fourth?
just
Yeah, it looks like
I
it.
don't think they.
If you use both hands, right?
It's like a machine shop teacher.
Sorry, Ben, you were saying
Anyway.
something?
I'm
this
trying
your
to end
outro?
this damn thing.
Yeah, is this your
Yeah, we're
outro?
not-
Is this?
We're
Are
done.
you wrapping up? Is that what's happening?
Are you trying?
God damn it! I'm just gonna
Can we
stop.
bump or something?
We've had enough. If you've listened this long, God love you, because you don't deserve abuse like this. Believe it or not, Alex, thanks for showing up. We really do appreciate you being on
Always a
here,
pleasure.
and we should have you on here more often. John
right.
and Ray, maybe not so much, but then again, you wouldn't come on if it was just you and me. So for all of us, thank you again for listening, and we will see you.
To our tens of listeners, thank you very much. Have a good night.
Bye.
See you this weekend.